Hey guys, it's Jovi and welcome back to my channel. Welcome back. How are y'all all doing today? I hope you are all having an amazing day. I know I am. Y'all, this weekend has been a freaking shit show. Okay? And I'm here to talk about it. I'm here to talk about the tariffs. I'm here to talk about, oh my God, so much stuff. I want to also touch on Tasha K and wrap up what's been happening. I may talk about that right now. I may make a separate video. I don't know. But I really want to get into this before we begin, okay? Before we begin talking about everything, please don't forget to like this video. Like it now because you might forget to like it later. Okay, subscribe to my YouTube channel and follow me on my other social media platforms. I'm Jovi Beauty. I'm Jovi Beauty on all platforms. Please follow, please subscribe. Okay, y'all already know I gotta go through it real fast, not too long. Okay, the IG, y'all already know. Blue Sky, follow me over there, as well as TikTok. Okay, follow me on TikTok. And don't forget to go to my website, jovibeauty.com, where you could get one of our dope ass scarves, sweaters, caps. We got a lot of cute stuff. Last but not least, don't forget you can always do what? Donate to the channel. And speaking of donations, hold up. Somebody sent me a donation last week and I did not see it at all. I just happened to be going through my stuff. And then I was like, wait a minute. So hold on. So I want to give us, wait, did she write anything? Okay. Chauncey, shout out to Chauncey. Chauncey sent us $10 last week. Okay. I did not see it until like this weekend. So thank you. Shout out to you, Chauncey. Cha-chang, chang, girl. Again, all donations are thoroughly appreciated. Okay. All right. I'm sorry I'm a little late. I had some things I had to do, but we are here. I'm going to go ahead and drop this intro. And when I get back, we're going to talk about all of these tariffs, what they might mean. It's fucking saucy out here. Okay, let's do it. Okay, y'all. So you had to been on a rock. We knew this was coming, okay, and I hope we are prepared. FYI, someone, could you please take the link from my Amazon store, not the wish list, and drop it in the comment sections. I have been creating, side note for those who don't know, let me see if I can do it real fast. I have been creating an Amazon store specifically for, here we go, for all of this thing, all of these tariffs that will be happening. Hold on. I'm about to, oops. How do I do this? Copy link. All right, let me copy this link. I'm gonna drop it in the thing myself. Hold on 1 second. Let me drop it. Okay. I have in my Amazon store, before we begin, I have I just added 2 options for generators. They are currently on sale. If you live on the north, no matter where you live, because you know they get a lot of, no matter where you live. Now I have 3. Let me get rid of this one. Well, I have 3 generators on there. I have rice. Well, I have a couple generators on there. I got some options. I have rice containers, a grid book, water. I have a lot of things. So go over there, see what you need. Because it's about to get really serious. Okay. It's already been getting really serious. People, listen, this whole shit is, we knew it was going to be insane, but the the reality of it is like really getting like to be a lot. Okay. We found out that Musk took over basically what is considered America's bank account. He locked the people in the treasury who are in charge of that out of the system. So the richest person on the planet, who is literally, in my opinion, the epitome of Lex fucking Luthor, okay, has access to all of our money, every last fucking dollar. Okay, that happened. And then y'all, Orangina implemented 25% tariffs on Mexico and Canada, literally our neighbors. We've had this discussion so many times, but literally our neighbors, okay, Canada and Mexico. And I told y'all a part of that, in my opinion, is trying to force their borders closed, because again, I thoroughly believe, just like they said in Project 2025, shit is going to get really hectic. While all of this is happening and we are distracted with tariffs, they are literally trying to pass a nationwide abortion ban. This is what's happening. Okay, they're trying to pass a nationwide abortion ban. Canada said, okay, so he put the tariffs on Canada and he put 10% on China. China is loving this. China's using this to get, more Chinese investors and blaming all their issues on America. Shout out to them. They should, okay? Mexico, Trump spoke to the Mexican president earlier this morning, and he's trying to say they're gonna pause the tariffs for 30 days because they worked on something. The reality is he knows, he doesn't really care, but he knows that this shit is going to get really serious. And Mexico and Canada aren't fucking playing with them. Mexico and Canada are on a three-way call, and Trump ain't invited. Okay, they are going to be putting tariffs against everything. They don't really care. They created a relationship with China. Shout out to Mexico. A shout out to Mexico's dope ass woman president. But y'all, these are the same people who thought we couldn't have a woman president. Canada is on the shits, okay? Mexico is trying to give a motherfucker an out, okay? Canada ain't trying to give nobody an out. Canada already said they have removed the liquor that come from America, the whatever. They removing shit from the shelves, okay? They're not coming to talk. The northern states in the United States, that includes New York City, okay, where I'm at. I woke up this morning, I didn't know if I was gonna have electricity. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. If you live in the northern part of America, honestly, if you live any parts of America, I would be expecting this shit to go black real soon, because Canada got to prove a point. Stop fucking with the nice guy. Yes, they're the nice guy. Canada literally was here not even a month ago, sending firefighters to California to help with the fires. Okay, Canada has always been like your favorite cousin. And now we having smoke with our favorite fucking cousin over your crackhead ass abusive boyfriend. This is what's happening. And Canada is going to spank the northern states, especially the red states. And I don't want my flights to go off. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm really, my anxiety is on 10. I'm nervous about it. But like the reality is that maybe it should go off. I've already dealt with a New York City blackout. I remember in 2003, we had that big ass blackout. I dealt with that. That was some horrible shit. Because once it goes down, it's not just going to come back. It's not a flip of a fucking switch. Once it goes down, it take a while to come back up. And you know what? Maybe that's what needs to be done. I'm hoping that they could control what areas of the grid, since they really want to hit red states. Yes, they also control the energy coming to New York, I would like to tell any Canadians out there that might be listening, if y'all could just disconnect upstate New York, because that is our conservative area, up really upstate, maybe Staten Island. You could fuck with the Bronx, go like this with them real fast. You know, that's where most of the red in our state are. So if you could control where you shut the lights off for them, that would be great. If you can't completely understand, but it is insane. Okay, gas prices about to go up. I've told y'all already, I have been working on my pantry. I don't know when this shit is going to take effect. They keep talking about, oh, it's going to be like a month or whatever. Canada is not playing fucking games. Canada it feels disrespected, as they should. And like a bully, you need to punch a bully in the fucking face. And Trump is a bully. And a lot of this shit is really just for Russia. Greenland and all of that shit, that's for Russia. Do you know that the UN has like the accumulation of states have like a huge base in Greenland that's like the middle point to try to like protect the world from the North Koreans and the Russians of the world. And now apparently the United States, we are literally in the box with North Korea and Russia. Never in my New York City, Brooklyn born life would I think that we would be ever in the same category as North Korea and fucking Russia. It is just it's just stupendous. It is stupendous. Okay. It is, and it's so many things that are, and you know, the thing is, it's like play stupid games, win stupid prizes. And I don't really think Trump wanted any of this. He just wanted to try to puff his chest and try to make people feel like they're afraid of him. But like the reality is, if Canada got to stand up to you, Canada standing up for you, you telling everybody else in the world. And he talking about he gonna try to do the same shit to the EU. I just read an article a little while ago that the European Union, the UN, everybody is literally working on trade agreements, because again, we live in a global world. We got to deal with that and stop trying to pretend like we don't. And you know, all of this buy America would make sense if a lot of Americans aren't fucking mediocre. Okay, the ones who they help own businesses, the ones that they help fund their businesses, not us. They're mediocre. Okay, Vivek said it. All right. So this not going to be as they ain't going to be able to pull it off. Okay. Then just not going to be able to pull it off. They ain't got the common sense God gave them to be able to pull it off. Okay. We don't even have the natural shit to be able to pull it off. That's probably why another reason why he want to try to get at Greenland, because Greenland got shit in the ground. Half of California done burnt the hell down, and they're arguing with Canada, who has all the lumber. And then you saw the fool talking about, or Regina talking about, we got the lumber. Where, Sway? What is he going to do? Cut down the national parks in order to rebuild certain parts of California? What are we going to do? Go to try to get more trees from Brazil after you was popping shit with them? After you started a war with Central and South America, because they all rocking. If you think they not, you confused. The president of Panama told Rubio to go where the sun don't shine. And like I said, you heard Mexico's president. If you don't know, from Mexico all the way down to the fucking bottom of South America are riding together. We talking about tariffs. You could just imagine the price of things even coming in, because people were talking about, well, there's other countries that aren't tariff. All Panama got to do is raise some of them shipment costs to go through the canal, and it's a wrap. Listen, I keep saying, we don't know what's going to happen. All we can do is try to make sure that we are okay. So I have also seen that some of these Trumpers are starting to realize the reality of what the fuck is going on. The government is in fucking shambles. The feds, the federal agent, the feds is about to be an empty building, or probably replaced with a bunch of January Sixers. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? Because I wouldn't be shocked if he tried to put January Sixers in them jobs. Like, this is where we are right now. And you know what's so crazy about it? And I was speaking to somebody about this shit this weekend. Like, you can't see shit on people are rioting, protesting all over the world for us. We have not seen that on TikTok. Have y'all seen that on TikTok? I haven't. TikTok has sold the fuck out. I haven't seen. Have you seen anybody from another country on your TikTok since the inauguration happened? I haven't. And I've actually been using it more. There are people protesting all over our own country. But like we said, the revolution will not be televised because they don't want it to be. They want to pretend like this shit ain't happening. We can't eat eggs. We can't drink milk. We can't eat chicken. Is the cheapest shit to buy. You buy chicken when you got chicken when you're trying to feed a bunch of people. You ain't got no money. You buying chicken. Chicken is the cheapest meat to buy. Chicken going bad. Everything's going bad. I'm damn near done decided I'm gonna be a fucking vegan this month or something. I don't know. I'm excited that I got all this damn rice. Everything is going bad. Everyone is getting fired. The anxiety is going to be giving people heart attacks and strokes. People are waking up to emails can you imagine heading to work, getting ready in the morning? Because I don't check my email first thing in the morning, especially when I had a full time, and on your way to work and stop at Starbucks to get a drink and just happen to look at your email, and your job sent you one last night talking about don't show up today to the office. This is what we have to deal with. And I saw someone say it before, and we're going to grandmama this in because I can't say certain things. Oh, wait, hold on. Before I get into that, I wanted to say TikTok ain't showing shit. I didn't delete Twitter, so I don't know. I didn't delete it. Y'all, anybody still have Twitter? Y'all let me know. Is Twitter still, because what is going on? Like, literally have to search YouTube. I remember last year, we were so restricted. We can't say curse words and shit. But the reality is right now, YouTube, and shout out that YouTube is owned by Google, and YouTube is a global brand and will not fucking bend when it comes to this shit. So far, they won't bend because they still have the rest of the world to answer to. So we can at least get a little bit of some news from YouTube. How many reporters are being fired globally? Not even New York, in America. I mean, not even New York, America. Globally. We are literally in, you know what? I was watching. No, I went to watch it. I didn't watch it, but I am probably going to watch it today. You know what I went to go watch this weekend? That really was like The Stand. Y'all remember The Stand? We know I don't do the church. I don't do religion. But I do believe in God. However you want to call it, however you. And this is gonna sound insane. Maybe not, because look where if I said this 2 years ago, it would be insane. But we are living in the world, like, you know how the Christians be like, but not these Christians, because these Christians, you know, the evangelists and all of them, they voted for this, they voted for the fuckers. But you know how they supposed to be good. It's literally feels like it's a battle between good and fucking evil. We are literally in a fight for our children's lives. Not even my life, not even our life. We might fuck around and wake up, some shit happen, and have a fucking stroke. Our children, our grandchildren, our nieces, our nephews, the little kids up the block. I told y'all, I've been working diligently to not overwhelm my teenager, but also try to make her prepared in case anything fucking happens to me. And like a game plan for her, because she's, you know, my mom does not live in New York. A game plan on how she can get out of here safely. It's 2025. We need them people who were born in 2000s to stand the fuck up, because our old asses ain't doing it. We did it. We did it. And the generations before us did it. It's our job to stand here and stand on business and making sure they are right, and making sure to let everybody know this is my contribution. Making sure they understand what they are fighting for, understand the assignment. Because the way these things are going, the way they're trying to put these people out, the way they're fucking with the 14th Amendment, the way all of this shit is happening, the way the tariffs and all of that, if you think they're not going to try to force our black asses to go pick fucking fruits for $5 an hour and call that not slavery, you are confused. If you think because you own your home, that means nothing, you need to pay attention to American history. It means nothing. That's why I've been so enraged when people come, especially black people, come up on here and say, you know what, I own my house, I'm fine, I live down south. You're not fine. Because when Billy Bob show up at your door to take your shit, that's it. I am just taken aback. It's so much shit. I'm trying not to let it completely, try not to pay too much attention to it. But again, we still have to pay attention to it to know what's about to pop. Like, I've been procrastinating on buying me a generator. And right now, I'm literally trying to do everything I can to get me a fucking generator, a appropriate generator, before the end of the damn month, or as soon as possible, because it's fucking real out here. And so much, and I get it. We're American. America don't, we good. Everybody want to run here because America's so great. I keep telling y'all, we are fucking a third world country. We are. And Trump is showing that. This shit, I don't think this country's hardly going to be able to survive what he has done in the last 2 weeks. I don't think we're going to make it to spring, let alone fucking summer, without some wild shit happening or having to happen. And if we make it to summer with him still doing this shit, I don't think it's no going back. There can be a point where it's too far gone. People go out, when people start going out in the streets because they ain't got no lights and they don't have no food. I keep telling y'all, no food. I have a gas stove, thank God. But even with that, I'm thinking, well, I'm thinking, okay, I need a generator. And then my next thing is like, fuck, I'm gonna have to maybe get a hot plate, one of them that you plug in and cook. Because people won't be outside losing their shit. People are going to be taken up out of here over a bag of rice. Y'all thought it was bad when people were fighting for toilet paper at fucking Sam's Club and Costco and them? Fuck toilet paper. When people can't feed their children, when people's stomachs are touching because they can't even cook. They might have a pack of rice, but they can't cook. When you see niggas outside making fires in your apartment building, or in your apartment building courtyard, or in your gated community, in by the park area in the gated community, when motherfuckers is building fires to be able to keep warm and cook. And you think that's not going to bring out the worst in everybody? You too. I know it's going to bring out the worst in me. I'm mentally preparing myself for that. I'm mentally preparing myself for how bad it's going to go. It could go, and how far I would go to make sure. That's why I'm preparing. That's why I'm trying to my best prepare myself to make sure that I'm safe and my daughter is safe. Be very clear, ladies. If you ain't been to the gym in a while, you need to get your ass up in there. And like I said, you need to start lifting them weights. You need to start lifting them weights. You need to get you some protection. Again, if you live in a state like I do, New York, you know, you can't get tasers and shit. You can I know for a fact you could purchase a machete on Amazon. I know that for a fact in New York. I don't care what you got to get. I don't care. And you should probably have a couple. And we should probably be again speaking to our children about how shit go down, because it can get it continues, it will get real. You might have to take somebody up out of here to protect you and to protect your children. You might have to take somebody out of here because they trying to break into your house to take your rice. To take your rice. You heard me? That is not the world we want to live in. But we are prepared for whatever the fuck is about to go down. Sorry. Surprise, surprise. Let me jump into some of these comments. How y'all doing today? Listen, like I said, I didn't see any updated news about him meeting a pause with Canada. Because like I said before, Canada ain't fucking playing around. Okay, Canada ain't playing around. Now he want to try to talk about fentanyl. Ain't none of this shit got to do anything with fentanyl. Even the Panama stuff. The Panama stuff, honestly, has more to do with Russia, if you want to keep it a buck. Because Russian vessels can't travel through the canal because of the sanctions put on them. If y'all want to keep it a buck, that's what it is. He's doing all of this shit for Russia. I hope, and I'll say this because I don't give a fuck. They done said a million things about Obama. They done said a million things about Kamala. I hope that Putin meets with Orangina. And I hope that Mr. KGB does us all a favor on national fucking television. We don't want to get demonetized. We don't want to get our channel hit. I hope that Mr. KGB pops for everyone to see. We're gonna go into a win. It's just shit gonna be. It's gonna be turmoil. This whole shit got to reset. Like everything. Like everything. Like all the Supreme Court things that he has put in needs to be getting the fuck up out of here, including Clarence Thomas. We need a whole reform. The fucking FBI isn't even safe. We need a whole reform. We need them 80-year-olds and them 70-year-olds and them 60-year-olds out of the Senate and the House. We need for lobbying to be illegal now. Any sort of lobbying needs to be illegal. We need to pull a Germany to save our fucking country. And if we don't, it'll just be like every other great empire in history that has fallen. Because one thing a great empire like America and Rome will do is get ahead of themselves, think they too big, and crash their whole fucking kingdom. I said kingdom, yes. This has happened throughout history. The problem is Trump ain't never paid attention in class. He's a C student at best. And he does not know this. There is a reason why most politicians, I learned this because of the nature of what my daughter, she learns, y'all know she good with the languages. She learning Latin and shit. And one thing I've come to learn that a lot of politicians worldwide studied classics, aka Latin, Greek, whatever, ancient history, right? Because again, this is what a lot of our civilization has been built off of, right? And they say it because once you know the past and what this whole democracy is built on, right? You can see how you can get caught up. When you look at the past, you can know about the future, right? A lot of politicians, lawyers, whatever, people who go into stuff like that, they a lot of them study that shit in college, or take that as like a minor or something so they can learn about how government and shit works. Trump ain't never learned none of that. He ain't learned the regular history, and he damn sure ain't learned the specifics of Latin and Greek history. So we're fucked. Unless someone comes out and becomes Superman, Lex Luthor has taken over. I don't know what to say. Before we begin, I'm gonna jump into these comments. I'm gonna drop the link in case anybody want to come up. I do have to do laundry. I've been meaning to do laundry all weekend, but I got it packed up. I'm ready to do laundry. All right. Yeah. Let's jump into these comments, see what everyone is saying. Before we get into these comments, I'm going to drop a really quick commercial break. And then when we come back, I'm going to jump into the comments and click on anybody who touched the link. Please don't forget to like this video, subscribe, follow, all that good stuff. And as well, if you can, because it's a tat now. Donate to the channel. All donations are thoroughly appreciated. Y'all heard, I am trying to get me a generator. Them shits is not cheap. So all donations are thoroughly appreciated. Okay. Now let's drop this commercial and then we'll be back. Welcome back to Jovi's Beauty School, where we now have five, count it guys, five new scarf designs that we just got in. They're beautiful, they're amazing, they are so spring, summer vibes. I don't even know what to say. They're 35 inches by 35 inches. The print on these scarves are amazing. They're silk twill, they're gorgeous, and they won't be around for long. So if I were you, I would get mines ASAP. We're dropping them in batches. These are limited edition scarves, so when they sell out, y'all, they are sold out. So I need you to go get yours now. Don't call me talking about Jovi, I need one. It's too late. I don't know if they're going to come on the next batch, okay? So go to jovibeauty.com, get your scarf, and be that girl, because you already know how we give it up. Second. Okay. All right. My bad. Okay, now we're going to jump into these comments. How is everyone doing? Um, and again, if you are a member and you have not already sent me your address, please send it to me. The items for our members and our not our member, yeah, members and our mods will be going out this week. So if you have not already sent me your address on, you could email it to me or send it to my IGDMs. That would be great. Okay. But if I have it already, then I have it already. Um, there's so much going on every day, every freaking day. Um, yeah. She said they're also trying to pass the Save Act. That's has to do with voting. Google it. Jesus Christ. Hold on. To prove their citizenship setback. Ain't nobody got time for this. As somebody who worked, they want people to show identification to vote. I'm assuming. Hold on. I heard somebody click in. Hold on. What am I? What kind of American to prove their citizenship after that person? Where is the vote updated? Prove their citizenship. Oh gosh. Okay. Whatever. Whatever. Hold on. We have a caller. Hello, Stephanie. Stephanie, we can't hear you. Okay, I was making sure my speaker was on. Stephanie? All right. Come back when you can you have to click accept audio. You could turn the camera and stuff off after, but you have to click on accept audio first. Okay. It's a nation in Canada. Canada is not people to mess with. Yeah, Canadians leave. You know how you people say stop, don't pick on nice people because they ain't always gonna be nice, and you ain't gonna expect it because you think you think they just gonna take your bullshit and then they gonna punch you in your fucking face and you ain't gonna know what happened. Hey, Stephanie, is it me? Is it me? I don't know. Hold on. It looked fine on my end. I don't know, girl. I don't know. I don't know what's happening. Oh yeah, okay, let's continue the comments. I don't know what's happening because it looked fine on my end. So I don't know. He said democracy is in danger. Yes, Jovi, I love the color, the way you tie your scarf. Thank you so much. Um, I just washed it last night. I wanted to get it was super, super straight. And I'm like, all right, it's time to not be so straight no more. She said I deleted Twitter a while ago. Oxtail, no bone, chitlin for scrap meat. Slap now is the price of Alaskan king crab and lobster. All right, Steph, one more time. Let's see what's happening. Hello? I'm literally looking at the mics, the speakers. I'm like, is it me? Let me go to the bottom. Let me see. Needs to grow. I don't see what's going on. I don't know, girl. I don't know. All right, y'all. I'm sorry. I don't know what's going on. It should be working. I don't know if it's Stephanie or if it's me. I don't know. If somebody else could click the link to see, that'd be great. But I don't know what's going on. But let's continue in the comments. I'm about to get a BBQ grill. Absolutely plenty of charcoal in case the power goes out. That too. Again, if you have a house, you got a grill, make sure you got some charcoal. Okay, I ain't got no place to put all of that, but that's a great idea. Mm-hmm. Let's continue. She said, I'm hearing it's a mess. This is a plan for dictatorship. Well, they said that. We were screaming that from the rooftops and people didn't care. And now fuck around and find. That's why FAFO is still going because um I saw this morning that there are riots in the street out in California. Yes, there are riots everywhere, but they're hiding it. Okay, and it's not hitting like it used to hit on TikTok. It's not hitting. We literally are I'm really starting to believe that we as YouTubers might be whole hard the last line of fucking defense. It's just crazy, but the revolution will not be televised, but it might have clips on YouTube. Shout out for YouTube being owned by Google and Google not giving a fuck and rocking for everybody and not just this bullshit ass country. The movie The Stand. Y'all seen The Stand from back in the day? Stephen King, The Stand. It was like, good and evil. Y'all had to see The Stand. And a good one was the old black lady. They had I asked somebody that this weekend. I was like, yo, what happened? Because that same urge the 92 got to be like, you know what? And get somebody else to do it. Either they gonna pop, we can't pop. I know they're waiting for us to pop. Oh, they're poking the bear. We are the bear. They're poking. And we're just like, nah, get somebody else to do it. They need to pop. We can't save them. We can never do it again. They have to pop. And if they don't pop, not the Mexicans, them other ones, they gotta pop. And until they pop, when they lights go off, they may pop. They may pop. But until they get this shit together, she said, I read the book. Yes. Like, and I've been saying this all over, like with The Stand and shit like that. That was based in America. They didn't say where everybody else on the planet. And I've been really thinking about that. Like, and I told y'all, I think it was last week about like, what the hell is that movie? District with the districts. Y'all know that one movie I mean. Mockingbird. Y'all know what fucking movie I mean. They did not speak about outside of the country. For all, like I keep saying, for all we know, the rest of the world was going on just fucking fine. and we'll be isolated and can't go nowhere. Because like I've been telling people forever, and they've been like, "Oh, I'll run to Canada." Canada ain't gonna let your asses in. Canada about to prove a point. Canada not gonna let your ass in. They don't give a fuck if you show up with a Trump Harris hat. If they shut these lights off, they're not gonna let us in. And when they cut that fucking line and you can't come in there, Mexico gonna do the same fucking thing. Mexico already said they sending their army to the border. They say again, these people are smart and they're manipulating an idiot. They said they're gonna. Oh, Trump said, "Oh, we gonna pause it for a month." Mexico said, "All right, cool. We're gonna send parts of our army to the border to protect against fentanyl and shit." Nah, they gonna be there to make sure this shit shut down when it shut down. That nobody can escape this bitch. You gotta stand on what we all have allowed to happen. I'm not even gonna say MAGA just because for the years we have allowed this shit to happen, trying to rationalize with insanity. When Hillary called them niggas deplorable, she should have stood on that. Every take back, every trying to rationalize, every moment you have ever tried to rationalize with insane people instead of just detting it. Now it's like people are cutting them off. This honestly should have been happening way before the election. Because they got to feel it. And trying to play nice ain't gonna do it. The jails need to be flooded with MAGA people, senators, representatives, billionaires. The same way they snatched all that shit from the Russians, snatch that shit from Elon and give us reparations. How about that? Remember they keep talking about they ain't got no money? Snatch all that shit from Elon and we'll be fine. They did it to Wendy Williams. They did it to the Russian billionaires. Snatch it all. Take it all. Now I heard y'all iPhone, thank God I'm on it, and I'm out to. Well, I don't automatically update. My phone doesn't automatically update anyway. They trying to connect Starlink to y'all iPhones. Y'all better not connect that shit to your fucking iPhones. Hold on, Stephanie back. I hear you.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, this is like my third time. I'm like, what in the world is going on? I went outside. I was like, normally I could, my internet's working perfectly fine. But how are you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I am doing well, much better. I am so glad that you are, and I hope everyone is well in the chat. Hi, guys, and I hope you're having a lovely day thus far. I am so happy that you are speaking on this topic because we got to wake up. There is definitely patriarchal against matriarchal. It's been like this for a very, very long time, for countless years.
Yes.
And it was at one point to where women were in rulership. But we believed in family. We believed in, of course, family values, our lineage, everything was going like smoothly until there was an invasion. And people don't realize that a lot of our history has been whitewashed. It's been plagiarized. It's been thrown away. We were all over the world. They want to they even lied about our history. They said, "Oh, you all came from Africa." Now, a lot of us did originate from Africa, but we were actually all over the world. We were in the islands. Yeah. We were in Europe. We were in Russia. I mean, this is why you got the Aborigines. If you go to Hawaii, you see a lot of us over there. And I just feel like people voted him in, Trump, and he's there to do the damage, to you know, do all this crazy stuff with the rules and just continue to just do the damage. You know, a lot of this stuff is also prophetic. You know, we have to read Revelation. Revelation is true to its word. It does speak about how he was a king and he became a king again. And I do believe they're talking about Trump. You know,
Hmm.
um, he wants to. Uh, I believe they want to depopulate a lot of parts of the earth. They want the elite, the rich, the wealthy to inherit the earth.
Yeah.
And the thing is that there were once all like melanated people ruled the earth. We were like rich as kings and queens,
Yeah.
you know. And somehow there was like a large invasion of the Romans, the Europeans, the Assyrians. They came in with a sword and they started killing us off. They started colonizing. They started just unaliving a lot of us, and they turned us into slaves because we were rich at one point. We really were. You
Yeah.
know, we had it all, and so it's definitely a spiritual warfare going on as well, mixed in with the political stuff. There's definitely they don't want us to procreate with one another. They want to damage our bloodline.
They want,
Um,
yeah, they want, especially the men, because they're weak links, to procreate so they can give their children better DNA.
Exactly, exactly. But they don't realize the matriarchal. We're the ones that have the mitochondrial Eve gene. We
Yeah.
could create those variations of colors of children, you know. And I believe we were here first. That's just my take on it. People could see. The thing is, they don't realize that the Bible has been plagiarized. They
Mhm.
have taken it, they ripped it up, they have put all kinds of. People don't realize we're worshiping a Middle Eastern man. You know, it's a lot. A lot of the stuff is spiritual. It really is. And but yeah. So, but thank you for having me. I'm going to drop back down. I
Okay,
love
great.
you guys. You have a great rest of your day.
You too. Bye.
All right, hon. Talk to you.
Yeah, this is, again, y'all know I'm not really into the religion like that, but when them old people be used to, this is the last days, this fuck around. Fuck around. Like I said, literally, it feels like I keep calling Musk Lex Luthor, because it feels like any day now Superman is going to show up. It has to. That's the only way this country and this world will be saved. I kept telling people, I was telling y'all before, I think I forgot, that, we really feel like, oh, but we're America, so it's okay. That's what the Romans felt like before, Um, the world can and will continue without us. The world can and will continue without us. Remember, the world only realized motherfucker people was over here a couple hundred years ago. Not even a good 500. The world has been going on for centuries before they knew this place was over here, and it's going to continue if it doesn't get destroyed. Okay? Like, the worst case scenario, this shit gone. Or worse case, everything gone. I don't even know what the best scenario is at this point. Because like I said, the longer he stay in there signing shit and doing shit, they need to just throw all of that shit down the fucking paper shredder. It's gonna, the longer every day he's in here is going to be exponentially worse when we are trying to get out of all of this foolishness. She said Africa's found in every movie. That's why I keep telling people. Um, she said I haven't heard of the Stand. You got to be over a certain age. It was the Stand was one of those mini series that used to come on TV. Like Channel 7 and they used to mini series every week, or like three, like Roots. Roots came on as like a mini series, right? But that's how, and the Stand was one of those mini series, and it was good against evil. Shit popped off, and you just had this urge in you to go here or there. You just had this urge to walk. people dying, to go here or there. And here was a nice black old lady down south, which was of God. And the other place was Vegas. And we know what they say about, I love Vegas, but um yeah. All right, y'all. So I'm gonna get up out of here. I have to go do laundry before everything shut down. I gotta go do laundry. But I did post another video. I have linked the my Amazon storefront where I have some options for generators, storage containers. I got some books on how to survive outside of the grid. I got a couple things on in my Amazon storefront. I think the group is called For the 92 or something like that. I think that's what I named it. So go look, go see if you have any ideas of things that you've purchased that you would think would be a great idea for me to add to the list. Send me the link and I'll go ahead and do that. Okay. But again, as always, I hope you live your life like it's golden, because there's no other way to live it. Later.